Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.
Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to be discussing chocolate. Chocolate is a beloved treat amongst children and adults the world over. And generally when one hears about chocolate and halacha, one thinks about shilas in regards to the bracha on chocolate, whether the bracha is ha'etz, whether the bracha is shahakol. And today we're going to be discussing a little known segment of chocolate and halacha, and that is the fact that some chocolate, very rarely, actually does get infested with insects. Now let me be clear, very clear, there is no chiyuv al pi halacha to do b'dikas tolayim to your chocolate. It is well under miut hamatzui. However, in some rare instances, especially with old chocolate, you may have certain bugs that are found in storage, such as moths and beetles and book lice, that will find their way into your chocolate. Moth and beetle larvae especially enjoy eating chocolate, so one needs to be aware that it can happen. Again, there is no chiyuv al pi halacha to do b'dikas tolayim to your chocolate. However, it is always important to keep one's eyes open. Now let's take a look at the infestations. Now that we've seen the possible infestation in chocolate, again, we need to know that one should look out for the signs of infestation, whether it be excess crumbing of chocolate or tunnels in the chocolate. One should be very careful not to assume just because one sees a hole in their chocolate there's a bug in there, because oftentimes the chocolate bubbles when it's being produced, and those bubbles pop and create a small ditch in the chocolate. And just because there's a hole in one's chocolate does not necessarily mean there is a worm inside. However, if one sees tunneling or excess crumbs, one should be careful to make sure that there's no bugs within his chocolate. If a chocolate starts to turn white, that is not a sign of infestation. That is just old chocolate where the cocoa butter is starting to separate from the rest of the chocolate, leaving a white, chalky appearance. And that is, again, not a siman of any sort of infestation. People should definitely be careful around Hanukkah time, especially with chocolate coins. Oftentimes chocolate coins that aren't sold will be sold the next year. They're very old, they sit in storage, and those are the most likely to be attacked by insects. Now that we know what to look for in our chocolates, we should all be zocheh to enjoy our chocolates and enjoy Hanukkah the way the Ribbon Shalom intended. A freilich Hanukkah.
Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.